We're happy to report, as you might have just seen on your own cameras with your own eyes, they have, lack of a better word, extricated or removed as safely as possible the individual whose name we don't have at this point from the basement of this building after shoring up the what seemed to be somewhat crumbling and, of course, collapsed twice foundation. I was in the back with the chief, and Andre was there too, and we could see him come out, obviously under some very stressful and conditions, but basically, as I think the chief's going to report, I don't want to say unharmed, but no life-threatening. His vitals seem to be in place from the last we had, and it's as serious and somber as this whole thing is. It's at this point a very happy ending to what could have been a very terrible tragedy. Certainly, he's not unscathed. There's certainly open issues about what happened with the foundation and all that. But I think the takeaway here, the news, thank God, and thank God for first responders, Bridgeport Fire Department, who were not afraid and went into a collapsing foundation of a 6-family building without knowing whether or not there was going to be a third or maybe even fourth or more devastating collapse of the stone foundation. Shored it up under textbook procedures, Chief. I think it's clear to say heroism and encouraged by these officers. It wasn't a blink. There wasn't a wince. Worked hard to not only get him, who was buried up to his knees in dirt, standing up, which I didn't realize when I arrived on the scene, up to his knees, standing up for this whole time, whatever, 6 hours. And they slowly, methodically removed him safely. And as you just saw, taken to the hospital in the ambulance. With that, I'm going to turn it over to the chief and then to State Representative Andre Big.
As the mayor stated, I'm happy to announce that the 35-year-old victim was removed. It took us around 3 hours to remove him. There was a lot of work involved, a lot of technical rescue went into removing the victim. I think we mentioned earlier there was a secondary collapse, so we had to shore the area up to make sure that the first responders were safe under those conditions. But happy to announce no life-threatening injuries. He does have some injuries to his lower extremities, but he's going to make a full recovery.